Alright guys, it's TNB Metals. I'm back again tonight. I gave you all an update on what we was going to work on, but we've changed our minds. We've got a Bernard MIG welding torch, MIG welding lead, whatever you particularly call it. We call it guns where I work at, but some people actually call it a torch. If you Googled it, it'd probably be called a torch. But anyway, if you run across one of these that's bad, I highly recommend you pick it up. There's a lot of copper and there's some brass in it too, but we're gonna jerk the ends off of it here and then open it up, see how much copper is in it. You'll be surprised. But if you do run across one of these that's bad, definitely pick it up. So we'll just start by taking the screws out and taking the gun off. And one thing that you'll notice, the nuts on the back side of this are brass, so keep those too. You get into here, you just got basically a switch. I just cut it loose, cut it out, deal with it later. Get rid of the plastic. You don't need none of the plastic. Put it in your garbage. Then we're gonna come in here. I'll probably just go ahead and cut the ends. There is a tube running through it that feeds the shielding gas through it, but it's just a plastic tube. So as you can see here, there's some copper, and of course we got some brass that we'll do at a later time. You got these little bitty crimp clamps on here. Depending on what tools you got, you can use your cutoff wheel. See, this ain't gonna do it right here. I'll try it with these snips, but these little side cutters, but I don't think they're gonna do it either. So we'll go to plan B. We'll try these snips. If these don't do it, we'll go to plan C. Alright, we'll go to the next plan. That did it. But anyway, just get that out of the way. And then you got the spring here. Just feed it off of it. And that'll take care of the gun end. Of course, that'll go in your shred pile. Now let me flip it around. Get to the end that actually goes into the welder. Got grease on it from something. Watch where you're standing, there's probably grease right there. And let's see. I ain't took one of these apart in a while, so I about got green on it. And then I'm just gonna cut it here. And then, like I say, you can see there's a lot of brass that we'll come back with and deal with a little later on. But right now, we just want to cut the lead. And there you can see you got a liner, which is metal, that your wire runs through, and then you've got your gas line that runs through it. But I'll still recover everything out of that too. But right now, we just want to open it up. Of course, steel spring. It's pretty heavy duty metal, but get it out of the way. Next thing you're going to want to do is just get your utility knife and run it right up the edge of it, right through the insulation. And this will be real fine angel hair wire, but it is good copper, and there's quite a bit of it in it. That's why I say, if you do happen to find one, definitely pick it up. Now I could set the strip master up to run this through it, but I really don't see no reason to. It don't take all that long with a razor knife. I need to change my blade, but I believe it'll get through what we're doing. Yeah, my knife's pretty dull. Anyway, just go ahead and run the length of it. All the way down. You can see the liner sticking out here. This is the part that said was metal, steel. Just pull it out and put it with your shred or whatever you got. It's got a little bit of plastic on the end of it. Won't hurt nothing, just throw it with shred. Now that we've got it cut, just pull the insulation open. Pull it back. Of course, the wires that you cut from the switch run the length of the whole lead. And they're braided. They're like a, I don't know, probably like a 14 gauge or something, but they're real fine braided. Generally what I do is just take and pull the hose out of it. Of course, it'll go to your garbage pile. Then pull the insulated wire out of it. Of course, you can put it where your number 2 insulated. And then you're left with this, which is a pretty good little pile of clean copper. And really, in my experience, for the amount you get versus the time you work, these are one of the best turnarounds that you're going to get. Now, pretty sure my scale batteries are dead. I've got the actual plug-in somewhere, but I'm not sure where it's at. See if we can get it to fire up long enough to weigh this. I don't know if it will or not. Nope. But anyway, there's probably 2 to 3 pounds of some of the prettiest copper you're ever going to see. It comes out of those welding leads. So if you do happen to find one, pick it up. They're easy to break down. Like I say, that's just the easy part. And then as you come back through, there is actually copper here. There's copper under this right here, which is aluminum, I'm pretty sure. And then of course you got all the brass. So you got lots of brass on this. And when you get to the other end, same thing. You cut this off and then you've got the copper. Then you've got brass from all the way through is all brass. This is metal and this is plastic. This is brass. So I mean, these are definitely worth doing. If you get the opportunity to pick one up, grab it. And this is 10B Metals. This is going to be a short video. We'll do some more tomorrow. We just want to get this on before everybody goes live, because we should have some live content. We'll scrap it all and all of them in a little while. So when we're trying to get this done so we can go to it. But now that you see, all brass, all brass. And then where I took it apart, it's brass all the way through. You got brass here. There's a couple snap rings on those, but you can get them out. But it's all brass. So definitely, if you can, pick these up. But this is TNB Metals. We'll catch you on the next one. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. We're out.